So already so many of you have asked for some Stolly Wally memes, but first, please ignore we're not having a good day. And also, is that hair? It's a big day. It's a big day. So my first big memory was doing my driving test in my car. I don't know if many of you know, but my driving test journey was a journey and a half. So I went in for my test 3 times. I only actually took the test once. So the first time I was in my driving instructor's car, there was a strike. The second time I was in my driving instructor's car, there was loads of snow and it got cancelled as I was there. The third time I thought, sod this, I'm doing it in my own car. And we passed. And there was no strike, weather was fine, and yeah. So that was mine and Stolly Wally's first official, not really because I've been practicing it before then, but yeah, that's our first memory. Another memory with Stolly Wally was about 2 years ago. Me and my partner were going to Swindon for a fitness event, and Swindon has like a big hill. There's like a big hill on the way, and I didn't know it was a hill because it was dark, you know, it was late at night, and I didn't see the signs because I was too busy looking at my sat nav and just kind of like zoning out and following this motorway that I'd been on for hours on end. And so this motorway just started to get steeper and steeper and steeper. I did not know. And my car, Stolly Wally, just went from 70 mile per hour to 60 to 50 to 40. And I'm like revving this thing. I'm like, why is my car not going? It was because I was 5th gear going up a hill, and Stolly Wally said no. Stolly Wally said no. So yeah, moral of the story, read the signs. Another memory was when Stolly Wally, it was New Year's Eve, just gone. So we're talking like 8 months ago. My coolant light came on. And I'm thinking, come on now, behave. This is like the last day of 2024, behave. She didn't. Nope, Stolly Wally was like, nope, hello, I have a problem, I have an issue, and I had no coolant, nothing. I had no idea. Do I look like someone that's going to look at my bonnet every time? No, I do now. So yeah, so New Year's Eve, instead of like celebrating, like whoop whoop, 2025, I was like, oh my gosh, Stolly Wally has no coolant or has a leak or something, like, yeah, fright of my life. Again on the motorway. What is it with the motorway? Anyway, there's another one. Another memory which was my fault. I decided I was an F1 driver and I went over some speed bumps near this house a little bit too fast. I got a bit excited and I broke my exhaust. It's not funny. It's not funny. Should not have done that. But again, I now don't speed over bumps. But you could hear me from like the next estate. It was a state. Like it was not. No. Yeah, so you could hear me coming. You know, it was one of those. But yeah, broke Stolly Wally's exhaust. Got it fixed. Yeah. I think all these stories are so dramatic, but actually me and Stolly Wally have had a great time. You know, we've been to Scarborough and back, Swindon and back. Where else? The Lakes and back multiple times. Durham recently. That was a trip and a half. But Birmingham, I don't like that junction though. There's a junction in Birmingham I'm not a fan of, but we did it. What else? Swindon, I think I've said Swindon. I think I have to say Swindon twice. That was quite a traumatising journey. Manchester, loads of times, still not out of the traffic, or the M6. I don't know, one of them. Yeah, it's been a great time. And you know what? We've seen a lot of sunsets. Some sunrises. And yeah, been great fun.